Hey Jen, on part 2. So over here under forms, this is a list of all the forms we have on the site, and here is the post-conference survey. So under each of these forms we have some settings, and one of them is confirmation. So right now it's just got it set to the default confirmation, and we'll edit that, and it just, when somebody submits the form, it says this, which isn't really good for that form anyway. But what we can do is we can have it go to a page after they submit the form, but the page doesn't exist yet. So I'm going to create a new page, and I'll be back in just a second. So I'm creating a page and just called it certificate. Again, you can change all these things since I'm not sure exactly the wording you want everywhere. Put in some little bit of text, again, very easily editable. Thank you for completing the post-conference survey. You may download the certificate below, and then a button to download it. So this is just a text box, this is just a button, and you can put the link in here. So let's work the link. I can't recall if we've worked that before. So what we want to do is I'm going to go back to the email you sent here and save this PDF. So I'm going to save it into my local system here. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to put you on pause so you don't have to waste time on this. So I've got the document saved locally. Now I need to add it to the media library. So we'll add a new, and then we'll find the file, and we'll upload it to get it into the media library. So let's see what we got here. So we're adding it to the media library, and now we need the URL for it. So we're going to click Copy URL to Clipboard. So that gives us the URL to the document itself. And then back over here to the page. So now we're going to make this link in here, that URL. So I'm just going to paste it in. This is something I don't know that's necessary, but link options, I'm going to put it in as open in new window. Again, I'm not positive that's needed, but it's not a bad practice. That means when you click the link, it opens in a new tab. Always handy if you want to keep the previous page open and not overwrite it with something. For PDF, again, not sure it matters, but let's go ahead and do that. So now we have that created. We're going to go ahead and update the page. So now we've got a page there. So now what we can do, now that we've saved that as a page, if we go back over to the confirmations page for the form and refresh it so that we can sense the new page, we go in here and say, okay, after we submit the form, where do we want to go? We want to go to a page that is the post-conference certificate, and then we save the confirmation. So now when somebody submits the form, and I'm not going to test this because that form is just so long, I'll leave that to you or one of your first reviewers or something. So now when somebody submits a form, it's going to automatically direct them to this page. So let's go ahead and view it. And again, you can change all the, and I've changed the button colors. Let me refresh so it shows the current button colors. There we go. So it'll go to this page, have on it whatever you want to have on it. And then when somebody clicks download certificate, this is something we really can't control. This is a browser setting. Whether it actually opens the document or downloads the document. I've looked into this before, and there are ways around it, but it's very complex. So once they open it here, then they can download the button here. So this is a browser setting. We can't do anything about it, but that opens in a new tab. So the other tab over here is still open. So let me know if that accomplished everything you needed. You can again edit in any way you want, and if you need any more help, let me know. Thank you, Jen.